everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. Such a great day to be here. It's almost summer, not really, but it is shining here already. You can see the sun is already 5:40, but the sun is still up. What a beautiful things. Everything that God created is wonderful in its way. And then that's the same way that opportunity come only once. And then if you see one of them, it is the perfect time to just hold on it and try and see how it's going to work. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being a loyal followers. If today is your first time connecting with us, wow, such a great decision. What do we do here? Everything that you want to learn more about. So here I am, Josepha, a mom of three kids, a proud digital business, a business that you can do from the comfort of your home. If today is your first time watching us live, thank you so much. Let us know in the comment section where you are watching us from. Let us know in the comment section where you are from. What make you take that decision to be online right now? If you're going to be watching the replay, just please yourself to do the same thing for us. So me and Annette are here today to share with you what curiosity, where curiosity can take you to. So I'm gonna let Annette introduce herself, and then we're gonna go deep inside the great things.
All right. Thank you so much, Josepha, for that quick introduction. And of course, thank you for having me here tonight again. And of course, it's another Tuesday. If you're new on our pages, you are very welcome. And, stay tuned as you watch to the end because we always have the good things that you want to know about before you can plug in and start your digital business. So, right now in the world of internet, actually, internet right now is running everything that you can think of. It's no surprise that more people are shifting, towards their online spaces and starting businesses, especially knowing that, you get what you want, that flexibility that, a lot of us look for. It's right here in the digital space. And if you're new here, you are welcome. My name is Annette. I'm a digital business owner and mentor. And what we do here, we help everyday people just like you to plug in and start a digital business for themselves. So if you're tuned in, please plug in and stay around. And of course, if you're ready to plug in all the way, take that first decision, you can go ahead and check out our websites that are, are displayed on your screen right now. So you can be able to check out our digital business model. So you can be able to make that informed decision for yourself. So thank you so much, Josepha, and back to you.
Already, thank you so much, Annette. You know, Today when we were coming live, I was asking myself why people take so much time if they have something in their mind, not having that willingness to ask more questions. It's true, the internet is there, Google is there, Siri is there, Alexa is there to answer all of your questions. But is it gonna be the way human being will answer them? I asked myself and I'm like, no, it won't be the same suggestion, it won't be the same mindset. It's true. They will answer it in the right way that you want to know about, or maybe if you have any knowledge about it, you might think it's fine. But we are here today to just bring you the good news on how you can get started, And I don't know if we going to be deeping inside right away for our viewers to know that, hey, if you have that question that is sounding in your head, if you have that burden question, if you have all those things, where to ask or who to ask, because digital space is uh this, I don't know if that's the right way to say it in English. Me, I'm bilingual. So, oh no, don't let me say that I'm bilingual. I'm multilingual. So sometimes I just put the French inside or I put my dialect inside. So bear with me. So Annette, can you go ahead and let people know where this curiosity can push them, how they can get started with the business and how it is booming in the digital space?
All right, thank you, Josepha, for that opportunity again. And if we are talking about curiosity here, ourselves, as you can see us here, curiosity brought us here. That is where curiosity have led us to. We dived into the digital space, okay? We are fully into the digital space, and we cannot even have any regret at all to tell you that, if you are out there, whether you are just a stay-home mom, whether you're just somebody who is tired from your current job right now or your current career, you're looking to for a break, whether you're just a busy nurse as me, who is looking around to simply find something that can work for you. You are craving for more. You're looking around and looking for more time freedom and especially financial freedom for yourself. Curiosity will lead you to be able to ask more questions, and we know we are obviously always here to answer your question. And of course, we have done that over here on this our pages. And if you are new on our pages, if you haven't looked down yet and scroll and see where we have started, we started a while back, and you might maybe scroll through and see how far we have come. And we found ourselves here just due to curiosity. Okay, we were curious, or myself here, I was curious, and especially coming from working multiple jobs, looking around, looking for time freedom, looking for financial freedom that I did not have. And this is where I found myself. And trust me, if you want to be part of this moving train, it's moving very fast. If you keep waiting on the fence, you might not catch up. So the better way for you to make that decision is to plug in and right away check out the business model. If it's for you, then you plug in. If it's not for you, of course, we have 30 days money back guarantee for you to be able to get your 149 back. If you're new here, you don't know the cost. For you to access our digital business model, it's a 149 fee that you'll be able to pay and access our digital business model. And of course, that money is refundable within 30 days. That's what we talk about. So if simply you're looking for legitimate side hustle, if you're curious, you've been curious for a while, you've been on our pages, or you're just a brand new person on our pages, a new follower, thank you so much for following, because you're not, it's not by surprise, but probably you are looking for something similar that we are doing on the online space. And right here we found ourselves simply looking for that time freedom for ourselves, so we can be able to stay home with our children. And that's why we found ourselves here, and it's been an amazing journey. And to tell you the truth, this business right here has transformed our life, and it can transform yours as well. So if you're a busy person who is working currently in a demanding career, and you're looking for time freedom, here is where you can plug in and start creating a legacy for yourself and your family. And of course, at the end, you'll be able to achieve that time freedom for yourself, and of course financial freedom at the end, if you're ready to push your business in whichever level you want it to get to. So, and of course, there's a lot of benefits that comes with this curiosity that brought us here. We, of course, found our digital business right here that really, if you're looking for something, if you don't ask questions, you won't be able to find out. And that is where all the time we tell you that, if you have a question, you can put it on the comment section, and some of us or one of us will be able to answer your question. And of course, right here is where you can plug in. If you're ready to set up your business, this business right here does not stop what you're currently doing. If you're a busy person, this one right here is a flexible side hustle that you can run on your own terms whenever you're available to do so. And that is why you create your own schedule to run your digital business. This one, you don't have a boss. Instead, you are your own boss. You run your business in whichever way you want. If you're curious, you're sitting out there, you have seen a lot of changes happen on social media right here or in the digital space. You have seen AI tools come out here every day, and you're curious what is happening. Right now, people who are in school right now, they're not doing a thorough research like we used to do. We used to do, if you guys are out there, you have used probably Grammarly or Turnitin or all those sessions that we used to use. They're not there anymore. They have other tools that they use currently. The same way we have AI tools coming out here that will help you even make work easier. Why are you worried? You're out there working multiple jobs. You don't have a flexible side hustle that you can do. And right here, you start a digital business that has tools and resources that are plugged in already. It's an already made business for you. So you don't have to worry about where to start from, because already you are shown step by step without skipping, step by step on what you need to plug in. And I just want to put the mic back on Josefa so she can share a little bit about, the amazing benefits that we have on our digital business right here. Josefa, please go ahead.
Thank you, Annette, for giving me the opportunity again. We are only two here, and coming to digital business, like you said, is the curiosity that make us here. Not only that, but we want that financial freedom. We want to spend that quality time with our family, just like the way you said, just like the way you said. But here, right here, with the digital business, we leverage the social media. It is a learning process that we learn every day while we are here. Especially our Wednesday mastermind. Oh wow, such a great one. I always love every part of it because we get connected to people all over the world. We get connected to people that are above us, that know what they are doing, that came ahead of us, and they share their knowledge. Even if we have something that is new in the community or around the globe, especially the digital space, we get the info about it so that we know how to leverage social media, how to approach everyday people to let them know that, hey, this is the opportunity that we have been going with for a while now. So, the learning process, I really love it because it is easy. It is a step by step process that anybody from any background, especially people like me that do not have any tech skill, no experience. I did not have any of them, but I was able to get started with this business. And then look where it has landed me. I've been learning since day one. There is so many things that bring this digital business bring into my head that I have never thought I can do, like designing pictures, so many things that I'm like, oh wow, this is so incredible. This is a plus in my life. And sometimes there are things that, especially the apps, there are things that I see, then I'm like, no, this is not how this supposed to be. So this digital speed, this curiosity bring me so far. It has let me learn much that I expected, just by providing my name and email address, a valid email address, and boom, I am in. The next thing I will be talking about is the passive income part of it. It's true. I want the financial freedom. I want to stay with my kid, catch up with all those missing moments. And, while I'll be staying with my kid, I am earning passive income from the comfort of my home because I will be using that same phone that I used to take selfie, that I used to talk to my friend and family, that I used to use to do so many things. That is the same phone that I'm using to earn that passive income just by going ahead and following instruction, just by going ahead and following a step by step training. It is already made. You are not the one that is going to come and made it, especially the automation part. So many things, like for instance, if you come here right now and then you just connect with me with your name and email, woo, that is the automation part of it. Everything comes to you. Like we will be talking here right now, and then when you go ahead and you register with your name and email, and then you receive that link, you would think I am the one that made it. How do I know that? We have a supportive system behind us. Everything is done by the management people. So we don't do the heavy lifting. We only do 5 or maybe 10% of the job, and then 90% of it is done by our superior. So if you are in, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get started with the business. I will be talking about the low startup cost. This business doesn't require that much for you to get started with. It is affordable that if I can do it, who are you and then you cannot do it? Even if you don't have all of them at once, there is an opportunity, there is a financing program for you to get started. Everything is going, the price of everything is going up, the inflation has been hitting a lot. For you to stay at the same level, you have to have different income stream. You have to have another source of income. So that's why if you don't want to stress yourself, if you don't want to have those two job or three job, this is the perfect opportunity for anybody, especially mom out there, especially us parents out there looking for the way to supplement our income. You want to take that advantage of using your phone and earning extra income. This is the perfect opportunity that I'm calling every parent out there, that there is something that you can look at of, there is an opportunity right here that you can take and have that extra income that you have been looking for. So most of us that are from Africa, before you go back and visit your friend, family, your relative in Africa, you have to ask for vacation. And sometimes those employer, they deny them. How are you going to do it? Especially if you have an emergency to go back, and then you don't have any vacation left, you don't have any flowing holiday, you don't have nothing. How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? But with this digital business, you do not require to have all of that. You work on your own term. You take that fancy vacation on your own term. You move around when and where you want it. That's how it has to be. We have to wake up, especially we African in the diaspora. We have to take the opportunity at hand. It's true. When coming here, people back there, they think that, oh, you came to look for the greener pasture, so it is bright for you. It is the door is already wide open for you, so everything come for you easily, which is not the reality. When you come here and then you see the reality, you might be like, oh, perfect. Maybe I was not expecting this, but this is what I get. So for anybody out there, especially I will say it, I will keep saying it, because we parents, especially us mom, you know, here in the US, you have to take your kid to the activity. You they have to go to school. When they come from school, you have to stay with them, practice the exercise with them, everything. And then if you don't want to miss any of that, this is the perfect opportunity for anybody. All right. Thank you so much, Annette. I don't know if you want to add anything to it, so that we can just go ahead and call it a day. Today is Tuesday,
Yeah.
just a special invitation. You know about it already. If you have been here for a while, just do your due diligence by connecting with any of us, by providing a valid email address and your name, and then boom, you are good to go. Thank you so much. Back to you, Annette.
All right. Thank you so much, Josefa. You have heard it all from the horse's mouth. Okay. I know that Josefa has shared a lot of things. There's important part of, something that somebody says and feels right into, my bloodstream. I'm like, if there's anyone out there who is waiting, she told you already, as moms, we are out there working so hard to be able to provide a comfortable life for our families. And at the end of the day, if you don't have that flexibility for you to be able to be available for them, school activities, whether, you're available to just pick up, your children from school and even drop off. I mean, it's very important for, especially for them, sometimes they feel like, they are just being left. Nobody cares for them. All they have to do is, drop off to the bus and you're gone. And especially having that time freedom, more time with your family is very important. And of course, we always say about, having been able to find that time freedom so you can be able to work or prioritize on things that matter most in your life. And that is exactly why we found ourselves here. And of course, that curiosity that brought us here, that if this is really something that can help parents be able to have that time freedom, why not me? So you get curious and you're like, okay, maybe it's something that I need to check out and see if it's something that can work for me. And especially you having to come in and see if it's something that aligns with your goals and dreams, something you would want to do. You don't want to, there's a lot of businesses out there, and we always say that. But when we say that this business that does not require you to be able to have that tech skills, that doesn't require you to be able to have experience in any kind of business at all, you can do it whether you are, somebody who is educated, whether you're not, whether you just have a skill set of yourself, and whether you don't have any. This business allows anybody, it welcomes everybody, whether you have anything in your life or not, whether you have any career at all, whether you don't have any, whether you're just starting. This is a whole career on its whole. Because I know that when we started this business right here, as you heard, we have that mastermind. We have all the daily drop-ins that people have a skill set already. They volunteer for you, to be available to listen in, and that willingness for you to learn a new skill. People are available volunteering every day that you don't have to even pay any monthly charges for, that I know other businesses do. You have to pay for that mentorship and coaching, and right here we don't have any of that. And of course, you achieve more time, and for you to be able to be available for your family, as Josefa shared right here. And if you are someone who wants to be your own boss, my goodness, right here, you would check out the business and see what exactly is aligned in place for you, because you are your own boss right now. Right away when you come in, you will see that as soon as you hit that milestone after milestone, you know that very soon, or sooner or later, you will be able to say goodbye to your 9 to 5. You will say goodbye for clocking in and out. Of course, those long commutes, if you use the train, if you use the bus, you understand what I'm talking about. And all the office politics that we always talk about, you know, you are in a job that you like, but at the same time you don't like it. At the same time, you feel like you need a break. You feel like you should find something else that can allow you do something else, and you take days off so you can be able to take that break. Right here is a break available for you. You can plug in and find a side hustle that allows you to do that. You be your own boss when you decide which time you want to work or where you want to work. And of course, that right away you'll be able to create that time freedom for yourself and your family by just building something that reflects that vision that you've been looking at. If you have a vision board that you've been looking at for the longest and it's not coming out of in whichever way that you said it, right here you can put that vision board ahead of you, put it in a place where you visualize every single day of your life, so you can be able to work towards your goals and dreams every single day. And of course, this business right here will empower you, and you will grow every single day of your life. If someone like me who is coming from a healthcare career, and right here I built my own digital business that I've been able to develop and grow every single day, a business that empowers me to be able to be available to learn, that willingness that I brought in, that mindset I came with, I've been able to build and grow every single day right here on this digital business. So if you're one of those people who is looking around to see which one that you can be able to plug in, so you can be able to start growing yourself, so you can be able to start seeing changes in your life, this is where you can start from. And of course, if you're feeling stuck every single day of your life, you work all day all night, but at the end of the day you feel stuck at the same place year after year. You work all year. At the end of the day, when you skip or when you hop into another year, you always find yourself stuck in the same spot. This business right here is allowing busy people, busy parents, people who work in demanding career, basically be able to find that change for themselves. And here we are talking about something that will make it possible for you to be able to avoid the 9 to 5 grind. If you have wondered whether there's anything possible out there, if this business can actually work for us, as you can see us on the screen here, people who are introverted and they did not even have any social media platform at all, this will tell you that you can be able to do it as well. We have a step-by-step training that will show you exactly what you need to do. So if you've been watching us, you know where we started last year. If you've been watching us from the beginning, so you will know that we have grown, we have developed ourselves, we are still growing our skill set every single day, and you can be part of us as well. All you have to do is to register with your name and your email, as Josefa said, so you can be able to access our free info session. And of course, she told you it's Tuesday already. If you want to watch our live webinar that is happening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, you have 1 hour from now for you to be able to plug in, and so you can be able to watch it live, where you can ask live questions, so somebody else will be able to answer your questions for you right there and then. So This, the ball is in your court. You can be able to start your business as long as you know if you need a change in your life, you'll be able to know that you need a change in your life and you need to find something that can work for you. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for our followers who have been watching us. And of course, we like to give a shout out. I just want to give a quick shout out to Maliki. Thank you for watching. I know that you're always here watching us every single Tuesday. Thank you so much. And Alice, thank you so much for coming out here to watch us live. And Beatrice, we see you all. And thank you for the support. And of course, don't forget to always share where you're watching from, because our audience is very global. We like to know and connect with our viewers so we know where you're watching from. So thank you so much. I don't know if Josepha has any closing remarks for us.
Already, thank you so much to our viewers. That was so incredible being here with all of you guys. I see two people that just signed in with me, and I'm so glad you guys are taking action. That's why I keep smiling. I'm like, oh wow, this is digital business. We have to take advantage of the online space. Thank you guys, and we will see you
Absolutely.
another time. Don't forget, in
Yeah.
1 hour, we have our webinar. Bye for now.
Thank you, Josepha. Bye. Have a good night.